Hello, it is almost 11:30, and we're going to do this storm update here, talking about the latest conditions going on across the area, and as the heavy rain continues to fall. Continue to have the high wind warning for Suffolk County. That's till 11 a.m., and the wind advisory for Nassau County. I believe that's till 6 a.m. And we do have flood advisories in effect as well. Um, actually, flood warning now in effect for the Jersey Shore. So we have a flood warning in effect for the Jersey Shore. It looks like from Tom's River on northward. And you can see here our area. Just click where there isn't a thing. So we have a flood advisory in effect for Nassau County. That's until 12:15. Coastal flood statement. The wind advisory, that's in effect till 6 a.m. And the flood watch. Now for Suffolk County, we have the flood advisory, the high wind warning. That's in effect till 11 a.m. and the flood watch. You can see here some of the conditions going on. We have a wind gust at Farmingdale at 35 miles an hour, and they had a maximum wind gust of 40 miles an hour. JFK, I believe, has gusted higher than that. They had a wind gust of 41 miles an hour. I know that's not so bad. We're worried it would be worse. Islip, maximum wind gust of 37 miles an hour, but we can still see worse as this thing progresses slowly east. And you'll see here we have the northwest wind already going through. It looks like New York City now. So that's the cold front right there. And you can see where the cold front sort of stretches right here. Very easily visible here. You can see here on one side of the front here, 61 degrees at Fort Dix. The dew point is 61, south-southeast wind. And then on the other side, 55 degrees with the dew point of 52 at McGuire. So, you can see a very tight front here that we have. Of course, for the offshore waters, we got the gale warning as well. This buoy here is gusting to 31. What are the wave heights here? 7.5 feet. You can see where the cold front has passed, and you can see when the wind, Newark has had the cold front pass, northwest wind at 24, gusting to 30. So this front will come with a wind gust as well when it comes through. It's moving very slowly. Very slow moving cold front here that we have, that we are watching here. And you can see here just incredible amounts of rain. And look at these warm temperatures again. So let's go look and see how much rain has fallen so far. We're going to go to precipitation, and we'll put this in. This is just the past hour, almost a half an inch of rain in some areas. Let's do 24 hours here. So take a look at this. So here we are, Suffolk County. You're over an inch already, and you're going to get lots more rain. Nassau County, we've already seen amounts of 2.60 inches in Carl Place, 3.16 in North Merrick. So really high amounts of rain here in Nassau County. 3.07 in Syosset. So these are some very high rainfall amounts. A little less as you go toward the city. So you can see where that band has set up. So you can see here 2.16 also in Tom's River. So the heavy band seems to have set up from the Jersey Shore area up through Nassau County and up into Connecticut too. You can see where the higher amounts are, and this is where the flood advisories and flash flood warnings are posted here. And the rain is still falling. We still have plenty of rain here. Let's look at the radar here, and you'll see. Look at all this rain. This bright reds here right now over western Suffolk, and this front is continuing to just slowly move. We're going to just play this here for you, this loop. That looks like an old. I thought I refreshed this. We'll refresh it again because it's saying 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock. It's after 11 now. Refresh it again. See if it'll be current now. Nope. All right. Well, I guess this is what it says. I think this is current though. We'll go and we'll look at the National Weather Service radar too as well, and you can see here just that the heavy bands of moisture, tropical moisture, continuing to just move up across. Almost looks like a feeder band. There's the front. You can almost see it right there showing up. Right there over, there it is right there where I have my little mouse moving, right over New Jersey there. So it is moving from west to east. Let's go to the National Weather Service radar here. So we get another look here. We'll look at this National Weather Service radar here. And again, you'll see here that heavy rain is continuing to stay pretty much over Long Island into the... Oh, there goes the siren. Let's see if we can hear that. Maybe not. Well, we go over that. Let's look at the power outages. So we have just small scattered power outages, not too many. It's the Thunderbolt siren in Mineola, so must be an alarm somewhere. You see just mainly scattered outages. Nothing crazy yet. The railroad, let's see, they're not reporting anything right now, but again, could be delays come by the morning. So allow extra time in the morning tomorrow. Let's look and see what's going on outside right now. And look at some of these. It doesn't look too bad over there. Let's. Here's this one here. Don't see too much wind. You can certainly hear the rain, though, here coming down. It's really coming down heavy. Not a whole lot of people on the roads. Doesn't look like the winds are as bad. I don't see the cameras moving. Winds may have been worse earlier. Let's make our way to Suffolk County and take a look and see what's going on out there. We'll go over to Deer Park and we'll see. You'll see this one here. Doesn't look too bad. Wind doesn't look too bad. Just see rain. Nothing. Let's see, I'll match this up with the radar here. The heaviest stuff looks like it's over a little further east. Okay, there's a pretty heavy band. Probably over Farmingville or something like that. Let's see if we can find something over here. Doesn't look too crazy. Doesn't look too crazy. This is way out there. But, yeah, these cameras don't really show anything too crazy going on. But it's hard to tell in these cameras. Especially being that it's nighttime. But, yeah, rainy, windy conditions here. You can see here. But luckily, the winds aren't as bad as we feared so far. Again, if we go back to the weather and hazards map, we'll put this back to the winds. Put this back to the station plot here. And looking at the current conditions here, again, we got that 35-mile-an-hour wind gust at Farmingdale, but nothing too crazy because the leaves are off the trees for the most part. We're not seeing too many power outages so far. Again, it's not over yet, especially here in Suffolk County. But you can see the front is definitely coming through. Yeah, Long Island City is now reporting a wind gust to the north from the northwest. So we are seeing the cold front come through, and it probably will arrive within Nassau County within the next hour or so as we head toward midnight. That's when we're going to see this cold front come through. The temperatures will drop. The winds will shift, and they shouldn't be as bad or as damaging because they're not coming off from the south as this thing moves from west to east. But the rain, that will continue. Again, looking at the radar, you see. Let's go to the high resolution radar here. And you'll see the rain will continue. So you can still see plenty of rain here moving across the area. So it's a constant moisture feed all the way from the south. So that's going to continue through the night. And you can see, again, that heavy rain that is over, it looks like I said, western Suffolk right now. Although it's not showing up on can't really see it too well on the 511 New York. It is pouring out there. I wish I could get one that kind of shows it to you here a little bit, but these cameras aren't too good at showing you that. But it is coming down out there pretty heavy, and I can hear it. So, yeah, this one might kind of show you here how heavy it's coming down a little bit, but it's coming down pretty heavy out there, and definitely don't want to be outside if you don't have to. Again, power outages, we're at 777. So for Long Island. So other than that, we don't see too many. There's mostly small ones. Look at the power outage map here. Let's see. What we have for New Jersey is 33. Yeah, Ocean County now has 2,000 people without power. So it seems like JCP&L is having more problems than we are at this point. New York has 2,000 out, and more upstate than on Long Island, generally speaking. Connecticut Connecticut has a lot out, 4,000 out there, a lot in Middlesex County. Um, Virginia also seeing a lot of power outages now as well from this. Again, this is all related to the same storm system. If we go look at the, here it is again. Look at that thing. I mean, that's incredible. That is incredible there. So that's your front right there. You can clearly see it right there. Um, Again, we can go to the CONUS view. Give you a wider view of this whole thing. You can see that the moisture is literally coming all the way from the Pacific, actually. So this is how El Nino is kind of enhancing this super El Nino that we have. Follow the arrow all the way up. Actually, this is where the moisture is coming from. It's coming all the way from the tropical Pacific all the way up into our area. That's incredible right there. That is thousands of miles that this is traveling. That's truly what you call an atmospheric river. That's, pretty impressive. Very impressive. We can actually look at this on the water vapor, too. Might as well show you that, too. I don't usually show you the water vapor, but we'll do the water vapor. Let's see. I don't know which one is the best one to use. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that shows up nicely. That's a water vapor upper. This is water vapor mid. Oh, my, look at that. Yeah, you can clearly see the moisture. Look at that. That's incredible. And lower as well. Damn, look at that. The lower one really shows it nicely. So you can clearly see where the moisture is coming all the way up. That's incredible. That is truly incredible. And that's going to go way up. That's going to go all the way up into Eastern Canada. That's you. I've never seen anything like this. This is something. This is truly something. And I just want to play a video for you. Let's go over here, and we're gonna go to this. Was it this one? No, not this one. This one. I want to play this from last night. This is when that electrical substation was hit by a tornado. You're gonna see how it affects downtown Nashville. Take a look at the power flicker. There it goes. That was the substation getting hit by the tornado. Figured I'd show that to you. So yeah, pretty. Look at this. I mean, that's incredible right there. So yeah, we have this atmospheric river of moisture coming. I've got the HRRR on the screen, so you get an idea to see. Rain's going to continue, and it should end by, I guess, in the morning, like 9, 10 o'clock. Should more or less be over. But again, we're going to see, this is the 0Z model, so we're going to see an additional 1 to 2 inches of rain, I think, from this period on, at least on top of what we've already gotten, especially for Suffolk County. I think we're going to see more of that rain. Let's go to the Jersey P&L power outage map. All right, and we will go to their power outage map. Now, let's see. We got it. Current outages. Yeah, they Toledo Edison. Come on. There it is. All right, so we have 3,000. This is the other area that's getting hit hard by the storm. So we'll see. Looks like there's a power outage in Brick Township that's involving over 1,500 people. And then there's another one in Ocean Township that's involving 100, 500. But generally, these are the areas that are getting hit hard by the storm. And NJ Transit's also having issues. So actually, we're going to just check all the transit. So it looks like on the Long Island Railroad and Metro North. But NJ Transit is having problems. And I'm going to go to them right now. So Morris and Essex lines will operate on a modified schedule on Monday. Service will originate and terminate at Morristown until further notices due to ongoing overhead wire repairs near Mount Tabor. Please use the Montclair Booton line with added service. For complete information here, NJ Transit rail tickets and passes will be cross-honored by NJ Transit Bus and Newark Light Rail. And Morris is operating on a modified schedule for now too. So we'll just briefly go over this. This is due to damage from the storm. Um, there's been extensive. This is actually this is continuing. This is continuing for something else, I think. Um, there will be no service at Dover, Denville. Eastbound trains will depart earlier. No service, but I'd imagine they're going to be shuttle buses at least, right? Um, let's see. I mean, this isn't Long Island, but I figured I would talk about it. Okay, so due to extensive, we'll continue with service operating. Gladstone midday busing. No direct service, so yeah, big problems on NJ Transit. So the rail side of things at NJ Transit, not as good as the MTA, obviously. There are local NJ Transit operators. So they're not actually going to provide any shuttle buses for those people. You're going to have to actually take a local bus instead. That's not good. All right, well, that's something I would expect from the MTA. NJ Transit usually provides shuttle buses for people when there's a problem. So, as far as roads go, let's see if we've got any flooding reports here. There's flooding on the Northern State Parkway eastbound by exit 38. Left lane closed. That seems pretty minor at this point. Actually, you can maybe get a look at this camera here and see where the flooding is. Yeah, there's the sign. Other than that, I don't see any other signs of flooding going on. Do not. This is Jones Beach. If we want to look at that, the cameras are down. It looks like at Jones Beach, maybe due to some outage of some sort. But that's pretty much going on. We have another thing here. Okay, what have we made of flooding on the North Shore too? Flooding on New York 25A, both directions at Sandy Hollow Road, Huntington, all lanes blocked. Okay, so we've got flooding there. So that's what it looks like from here, at least across Long Island. Let's just go to News 12 lastly. I think we'll just go to News 12 and see what they're talking about right now. So you can see we've already had damage. Tree fell in Levittown. They're out tracking the storms. Thunderbolt is monitoring the roads. You can take a guess where they are. They're on the South Shore, I think. Yeah, that's actually Levittown. That's actually Wantoy Avenue and Hempstead Turnpike. So, of course, they should be on the North Shore. People think the North Shore doesn't flood. It actually floods a lot. It can flood a lot. The middle of the island can flood a lot, too. This is freshwater flooding. It's not seawater flooding. The people at News 12 aren't educated enough to know that. I think the flooding from this storm is going to be more from the rain than from the sea. All right, so again, looking at our map, just reiterating all the we got a flood warning for the Jersey Shore, flood advisory for Nassau County and maybe southeast Queens. That stretches into a good chunk of Connecticut. High wind warning for Suffolk County, a wind advisory for Nassau County and the city and the Jersey Shore. And that will be it, I think, for now, and I'll see if I'm up to providing other updates for you later tonight, but the storm is going to continue through the night. Though, again, I think the worst of the wind, I think we're going to spare the worst of the wind. I really hope we are. So, at least for us here in Nassau and maybe parts of western Suffolk. But the further east you are, the more likely you're going to have to deal with these stronger winds as that low kind of fires up along the front in the overnight hours. So, that's going to wrap it up for now. Have a good night. Be safe.